this light on. Is that going to balance? Ooh. Okay. Well, hello there. Welcome to Van Cam. I'm just going to call this day one, even though it doesn't really feel like day one. My name is Scott, if you don't know me. And I am just travelling around in a van for a few months. So I thought maybe I'd make a little diary of it, especially because I'm on my own most of the time. So it gives me somebody to talk to, get my feelings out there. So I'm calling this day one because this is the first night that I'll be sleeping in the van. I got the van yesterday, but last night I actually slept at a friend's house, at Thomas's house, Thomas Dozak. Thank you very much, T-Bone, for welcoming me into your family's home. So I spent yesterday with him and Kat, his girlfriend, and we actually went to Belgium and visited Oostend, where I went and met up with these two guys, Cedric and PJ, who I actually met at a music festival in Belgium a couple of years ago. And they showed us Oostend, their hometown, which was cool. And then we went for dinner and drinks in Bruges, which was nice. And then went back to Lille, which is only like an hour drive. And then today got up and I headed off in the van. My first stop is here, in a town called Mons, which is in the French part of Belgium. And I came here because there's a music festival on. Not a music festival, a film festival. So I actually just came from a screening of this Swedish film called The Hereafter, which was intense, but also amazing, but also surprisingly violent. So that was fun. I have not set up my van yet. There's stuff falling everywhere. And I've got a kind of impromptu light set up. This is my computer screen, which is lighting me, and a couple of camping lights there and there. But yeah, there's not much to report right now. I don't really have any plans. For those of you who know me well, that's probably not a huge surprise. I'm in the van. I've got tomorrow night to kind of find somewhere to stay. I'm thinking maybe some kind of forest would be cool. And then I'm making my way to Stuttgart to see Stefan, a friend from New York, a German fellow who was an exchange student over in New York while I was living there. So I'm going to go chill with him for a couple of days, which should be fun. Be good to see him again. As for tonight, I just parked up the van like in this town square, in this beautiful old town, Mons, M-O-N-S, if you want to check it out. And I just parked like in a square, which is like surrounded by houses and stuff, and went to the screening and thought, I'll find somewhere better to put the van afterwards. And then I got back here and I was like, I really couldn't be bothered. And I had a couple of beers with some people that were at the film festival. So it's probably not a great idea for me to like navigate a van after a couple of beers anyway. But it's just kind of like awkward. I think it's going to be strange, like waking up in this small Belgian town. Well, it's not a small town, but like in the center of this Belgian town. And just get out my Jim Jams in the middle of winter. I'm pretty sure people might think I'm a bizarro person, like as weird as you could be in Belgium, basically, because it's not appropriate weather to be camping out, we'll call it. Oh, sorry, my lighting just dimmed. I think that's my computer telling me to stop talking. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say for day one of the van cam. It sounds weird saying that, but I feel like I should stick to it. I also started a hashtag yesterday called Man in the Van. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm pretty sure it could make me famous. So which is obviously all that I just want to be famous. That's all that I want right now. But yeah, day one in the van. I've got a bit of work to do. I've got a bit of video editing to do for a job I did back in Lyon a couple of days ago. And then I'm going to try and get some sleep. I've tried to put up some privacy curtains around. Like that back there, that's my sweater, which I wish I could wear right now, but it's soaking wet because yesterday I spilt yoppie sauce all over it, which is like this Belgian curry sauce. It's a long story. But right now it's drying as I tried to get the stain out. Because that's my only sweater that I brought. Because I'm the kind of person that goes on a road trip in a van in the middle of winter in Northern Europe with just one sweater. Just it's genius. There's no downside to it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. I might come up with a phrase to sign off. I guess it's not important right now. I could probably add it in to the end of this one. Or I could just not do it on this one, and then on future van cams, I will sign off with my signature. It doesn't seem necessary, actually. The more that I'm thinking about it in my head, I reckon I can just say, bye, and then that will be enough. People will understand that that is me ending the van cam. I don't know if that's why people sign off or not. I feel like it's always obvious if a video is going to end. Not necessarily, because this video feels like it should have ended a little while ago. And I've spent a good minute now talking about signing off. Well, no, you do need to sign off, actually, because it's awkward. Just burping up some Belgian beer. Sorry about that. Sign off. I don't know what it is, but there's going to be a sign off, and this is where it would be. Because I'm done. I will check in with VanCam tomorrow anyway. So, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Probably not a whole lot. Oh, my. Okay. My special light just started flashing red and white. I'm not sure why. But for a second I thought it was a police car outside. It's not. I'm not being arrested. It's this little light. I don't know what it's doing. Alright. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.